So, welcome to Jumbo IS and welcome to our lecture series called Daily News in Shorts. In this lecture series, we cover a particular day's current affairs or important news items in that day's newspaper in a very short span of time within 20 minutes. Now, today we are going to be covering September 17th, 2024's newspaper, and we'll be only focusing on the important news items from that newspaper. Okay, we'll be focusing only on important news items, and these would be important from the perspective of civil services aspirants. Okay, civil services examination. So today we'll be covering September 17th newspaper, and the important news items that featured in this day's newspaper are as following. So let's take a look at today's topics. Okay. Topic number 1 is regarding infiltration in Santhal Pargana. Recently, a public interest litigation (PIL) has been filed in Jharkhand High Court, and many people are alleging that Bangladeshis have been infiltrating in a tribal region called Santhal Pargana, and tribals are not happy with that. So, what is this issue? What is Santhal Pargana? We'll talk about this. Then recently, Union Home Minister announced that they will establish a few more Kendriya police Kalyan Bhandars in Manipur, so that the basic essential items for Manipuris are sorted out and they get those basic essential items because the violence hit regions have various supply shortages of basic life necessities. So, police Kalyan Bhandars would be opened there. Then, President Draupadi Murmu announced or inaugurated 8th India Water Week. So, what is this 8th India Water Week? We'll talk about this. Then, topic number 4 would be Smart Precision Horticulture Program, which is going to be launched by Government of India. It is a 6,000 crore scheme. So, what is this scheme? What is precision agriculture? What is smart agriculture? We'll talk about this. And in the end, we'll talk about Mission MOSUM launched by Ministry of Earth Sciences. Okay, so we'll be focusing on 5 topics today. So pay close attention, give me your 100%, and September 17th, 2024's current affairs would be sorted for you guys. Okay, let's start with topic number 1, which is infiltration in Santhal Pargana. So why was this in news? Okay, hearing a public interest litigation (PIL) alleging Bangladeshi infiltration in Santhal Pargana area, the Jharkhand High Court had on September 12 cited conflicting stands for center and state to order setting up of a fact-finding committee. So High Court ordered the setting up of fact-finding committee as to what is the situation regarding the Bangladeshi infiltration in Santhal Pargana area. But the Jharkhand High Court has found that both central government and state government have conflicting stands over it. Now, what is Santhal Pargana? As you can see over here in this map, this is the map of state of Jharkhand, and this region, this entire region which comprises of 6 districts, is known as Santhal Pargana. This area is demarcated for Santhal tribals. Okay, and this was demarcated during the British rule in India. Okay, Santhal tribals. So for Santhal tribals, a special area in Jharkhand comprising of 6 districts have been demarcated, and it is called a Santhal Pargana. So Santhal Pargana division constitutes 6 district administration units known as the divisions of Jharkhand state in eastern India. Presently, this administrative division comprises of 6 districts: Goda, Deogarh, Dumka, Jamtara, Sahibganj, Pakur. You must have heard about Jamtara. Various scam calls are routed from here. Anyway, Dumka is the headquarters of Santhal Pargana. All right. Now, look, we don't need to focus more on this issue of Bangladeshi infiltration. The Jharkhand High Court will take care of it, and the government will take care of it. What is important for you guys, as far as civil services examination is concerned, what is the Santhal Pargana? What is the historical background of this division, administrative division? So let's take a look at the historical background. Okay, back in the day during 1832, the British government wanted to settle this region of 6 districts. They wanted to actually settle this area, and they wanted to expand agricultural cultivation in this area. Now, this area was inhabited by Santhal tribals. So the British government in 1832 gave Santhals land rights or ownership rights, not ownership rights, but land rights on these 6 districts, on these 6 administrative divisions. Basically, this area was demarcated by the British government as Santhal Pargana, where Santhals would be allowed cultivation and various land rights would be given to them. It was called Santhal Pargana or Damine Koh for Santhal tribals by British. The British actually wanted that Santhals, through their hard work, should expand cultivation in this area, which was generally a forest area. So this area was a forest area. So Santhals would clear up the forest, lay down the fields, and do farming here. Okay, but Santhals were demanding more rights. Basically, the British government Britishers actually were not giving enough rights to Santhals in this area. Therefore, there was this Santhal tribal revolt in 1855, also known as Santhal Hul, which was led by Sidhu and Kanu, the true Santhal tribals, and they were the leaders of the Santhal rebellion. After the Britishers crushed this rebellion, they actually passed Santhal Pargana Tennessee Act of 1876 and Chota Nagpur Tennessee Act of 1908, under which the Britishers gave certain more rights to the Santhals so that another rebellion is not around the corner. Okay. After the independence of India, the Santhal Pargana Tennessee Act 1949 was also enacted, which actually gave more rights to Santhals in this region. Okay, so this region is known as Santhal Pargana. Various land ownership rights have been given to Santhals over here, where various customary laws are also allowed. Santhals have their own tribal customs, so those are recognized by law under Santhal Pargana Tennessee Act. Okay, so this is the historical background. You should remember about tribal revolts. You should know about tribal revolts because this portion is covered in your modern history syllabus. And you need to be aware of this because questions are asked about it. Okay, let's move on to second news item, which is Kendriya Police Kalyan Bhandars. Now, why were they in news? Because recently, Union Home Minister announced the opening of 16 new Kendriya Police Kalyan Bhandars in Manipur to provide essential commodities at affordable prices starting 17th September. The Ministry of Home Affairs will open 16 new KPKB with 8 stores in the valley and 8 in hill areas of Manipur. Already there are 21 KPKBs in Manipur. Now, basically, these Kendriya Police Kalyan Bhandars are grocery stores, okay, which contains all the items of daily use. And these grocery stores actually sell these items like soaps, shampoos, vegetable oils, all these items. They are sold at affordable prices. Okay. Now, why are they called Kendriya Police Kalyan Bhandars? Because these grocery stores, which sell items at affordable prices, are opened for police personnel, for police people, their families, central police for organizations, central armed police forces like CRPF, BSF, and all, and state police also. So, all the police people and their family can buy daily use items from these grocery stores at affordable prices. But as you guys all know, that Manipur has been reeling under intense violence in the for the past 1 year, and therefore supply of various daily use items has been disrupted. That is why government has opened up these Kendriya Police Kalyan Bhandars for the civilians of Manipur also, so that civilians of Manipur also get access to items in these grocery stores at affordable prices. So just for the civilians of Manipur, these KPKBs are being opened. Otherwise, all over the country, these KPKBs are for police personnel and their families. Okay. Now, this KPKB system was launched as a welfare measure for police people. It was launched by Ministry of Home Affairs in 2006. It serves serving and retired personnel of CAPFs, Central Police Organizations, state police forces, and their family members. The initiative is part of the government's broader effort to support the people of Manipur amid the ongoing unrest, ensuring the availability of basic necessities. As you can see, it's a grocery store. All right. Okay. Now let's move on to our third news item, which is 8th India Water Week. Now, what was in the news? So, President Draupadi Murmu inaugurated the 8th India Water Week 2024. Now, this 8th India Water Week or India Water Week is basically a biennial event. That means it almost happens every 2 years. Okay. So, it is a biennial event which will be held from September 17 to September 20. Now, the theme for this year's India Water Week is, you have to remember the theme because MCQs might be asked from this: Partnership and Cooperation for Inclusive Water Development and Management. Who will be the participants this year? Experts from various countries, ministers and officers from central and state governments, faculty members of universities, and representatives from NGOs and civil society. Okay, so 8th India Water Week. Now, let's gather a bit more information about India Water Week. Okay, so basically, this India Water Week is an initiative of Ministry of Jal Shakti. And under Ministry of Jal Shakti, there is this department called Department of Water Resources, River Development, and Ganga Rejuvenation. Okay, it was first conceptualized and organized in 2012. So, 2012, first India Water Week was held. Now, the purpose of this Water Week is that various stakeholders from all over the world should gather and discuss issues related to preservation, sustainable use of water. Another purpose is to raise awareness and conserve and use water resources in an integrated manner, in a sustainable manner. So, experts from all over the world are called. on it. Okay, this is India Water Week, International Wash Conference. All right, that's it. Now let's jump to topic number 4, which is Smart Precision Horticultural Program. Now, why was this in news? Basically, precision agriculture or smart precision agriculture is use of high-level technology for agriculture, right? Use of drones, AI, Internet of Things, right, for agriculture. This is what smart precision agriculture is. So recently, Union Ministry of Agriculture is planning a smart precision horticultural program under the existing mission for integrated development of horticulture. So under MIDH, existing mission, a program will be launched called Smart Precision Horticulture. Now it will be 6,000 crore worth of cost, and it will cover 15,000 acres of land in the next 5 years, benefiting more than 60,000 farmers. At present, there is another scheme which actually promotes precision horticulture. Okay, there is this thing called Agricultural Infrastructure Fund, which was launched during COVID-19. Under Agricultural Infrastructure Fund, okay, farmers can borrow or farmers can take loans to upgrade their technology. Farmers can borrow loans or farmers can borrow for taking drones, for taking integrating AI with their farm fields. Farmers can borrow under Agricultural Infrastructure Fund, and they will be provided an interest subvention of 3%. That means on the loans taken by farmers for upgrading technology in their farm fields, 3% would be off for them, 3% interest off. Clear? So already there is a scheme, but now with Smart Precision Horticultural Program, more force will be put behind this precision horticulture. Okay. Now, what is precision farming basically? It is a modern approach that uses smart technology such as Internet of Things, AI, drones, data analytics to boost production through maximum use of resources while minimizing environment impact. So, precision farming will not only improve productivity because it will help in judicious use of resources. Okay, it will also be sustainable. Why and why is sustainability important? Sustainable agriculture is important because we need to fight climate change. Okay, smart and precision agriculture maximizes use of resources like water, fertilizers, pesticides to increase production quality and quantity. Side by side, it insulates farmers from climate disasters, uncertainties, thereby ensuring sustainable farming. Now, so far, government has already taken various initiatives to promote precision agriculture. Now, government is launching a 6,000 crore worth of a scheme. But government has already taken various steps to promote precision farming. What steps have been taken so far? So, first of all, I have discussed about AIF, under which interest subvention of 3% will be provided. Plus, the central government is collaborating with Netherlands and Israel to establish centers of excellence. These centers of excellence will provide technologies for precision farming. Okay. Number of CEOs is likely to be 100 in the next 5 years. So, government has resolved to establish 100 centers of excellence in the next 5 years. Okay. Already 32 COEs have been established across 14 states under Indo-Israel Agricultural Project. Plus, the government has also set up 22 precision farming development centers. Again, areas where technologies would be developed for farming, tailor made for farming. All right, that's about it. Now, let's move on to our last news item, which is Project MOSUM. Now, what is this project? Basically, it is a 2,000 crore project under which Government of India will upgrade its scientific instruments. Will upgrade its scientific instruments both in quantity, so number of scientific instruments would also be increased, and in quality. Okay, and these scientific instruments would be upgraded to predict weather and climate. You see, with climate change becoming a reality, climate change related disasters are also becoming quite frequent. So, to protect its population from climate related disasters, government requires better weather prediction models, better early warning systems, right? So, for that, it has launched Project MOSUM, under which India's scientific instruments would be upgraded in quantity and quality. Now, this entire mission will be implemented by scientific institutions under Ministry of Earth Sciences. So all the institutions that would implement this project come under Ministry of Earth Sciences. The mission will be implemented by Indian Meteorological Department, which is under MOES, Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, which is under MOES, National Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasting, again under MOES. Plus, various other academic institutions under MOES would provide a supportive role, like Indian National Center for Ocean Information Services, National Center for Polar and Ocean Research, and National Institute of Ocean Technology. So, all these institutions are under MOES and they will help in implementing this project MOSUM or Mission MOSUM. Okay. Now, what are the components of this Mission MOSUM? There are three major components of Mission MOSUM. First of all, deployment of next generation radars and satellite systems, which would track climate and weather events. All right, and sensors also. Then, development of enhanced Earth system models, which would help in predictions. Okay, so these scientific instruments would monitor and track the weather phenomena. These models would help in prediction of future weather events. Okay, and a GIS based automated decision support system for real time data sharing. Okay, decision support system would help the policymakers to take timely decisions in case of a climate disaster. All right. Okay. So, with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I'm sure it added value to your preparation, though it would add more value if you're consistent and regular with this lecture series. Now, if you want to download the detailed notes for this lecture, if you want to download the PDF file in which all the notes, all the discussions that happened in this lecture would be mentioned in written form, you can download this PDF from our Telegram channel. And the link to our Telegram channel is provided in the comment section below. So go to that link, go to our Telegram channel and download the PDF for today's lecture. All right. On that note, I'll be signing off. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.